What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV. It's finished here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham 2, Burnley 1. And finally, Spurs are back to winning ways. It wasn't a vintage performance by any stretch of the imagination, but at least we got 3 points back on the board after the 4 games we've had to endure in the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, look, considering this is like a game that we had to get back on track on the home to a relegation, now relegated Burnley side. It was crucial that we got back to winning ways. We didn't let this run go into a bit of a disaster, which would have been if we would have dropped points today. So still the European place today with, look, a decent performance. I wouldn't go and say we were electrical, we were brilliant, but got the job done. I think we probably did enough to win the game at the end of the day, albeit I think it's a classic Tottenham performance this season, especially at home against bottom half teams, where first half, a bit too open, a bit lacklustre in the forward line. Decky, I thought, on the left-hand side didn't look so great today. I thought we looked a lot better when he moved over to the right-hand side.
He looked really uncomfortable on the left, didn't he? Really uncomfortable.
He didn't know what he was doing on that left-hand side, I felt. And first half it wasn't great, and we went in level. Obviously, Pedro Porro got a goal to get us back in the game in that first half with a battering shot across the face into the near post. Sorry, I thought in that first half it was just, again, very lacklustre. Burnley could have easily been winning at half time, but we dusted ourselves down. We controlled the game that second half, and I thought deservedly won the game.
Yeah, I mean, the notable chance for Burnley in that first half was obviously the goal that they scored. Brennan Johnson gets bypassed easily, Pedro Porro gets bypassed easily, and then one straight ball down the middle, and they're through and goal. It's absolutely shameful defending. And then obviously Vicario makes a save from point blank range. I need to see it again, but it looked like a worldie of a save.
Brilliant, right in the first couple minutes.
From where I was sitting. And I mean, the forward line was just flattering to deceive time and time again. Every cross, whenever we did get it wide, every cross was just terrible. Like either too high or went out for a goal kick.
Easily defended.
Really bad quality on the crosses. And I felt like it took for our centre-backs, like it has done for the last 4 or 5 weeks, whenever we look dangerous, our centre-backs have been the ones causing the problems. And it happened again today with Mickey van der Ven.
And
Romero.
Our defenders have been our biggest weapons going forward in the past few weeks, to be honest. And we even saw against Forest, right? We were 1-0 down, and Van der Ven and Porro had to score and bail us out. Against Arsenal, Romero was the one who, apart from the Son penalty, Romero hit the post and whatever, and we had all those chances. And today was the same thing. 1-0 down, and Porro and Van der Ven had to bail us out with moments of quality. I have to say, Van der Ven, his goal was taken like a seasoned winger who we signed for 60 million, the way he took it, cutting inside, moving it onto his left foot and curling it into the bottom corner with finesse and composure. Yeah, sure. Absolutely phenomenal from Mickey van der Ven, and I thought he was brilliant defensively yet again. Obviously, he was named player of the year.
Was he man of the match for you today?
I think probably. I thought it was great when he moved over to left back as well, and I thought obviously his goal was when he was at left back. Brilliantly taken goal. I don't know how he curls it in from where he was for the position he is, with very little backlift as well.
First time we've ever seen him at left back as well.
He's played there for Wolfsburg, so we
for us.
do that. Yeah, it's true, but maybe it's something we should have been considered in the recent weeks, because Emerson's not been great there. Skip obviously started there today. I thought he was decent.
I thought Skip looked good today.
I think he was alright. I thought they were targeting him on his side. I thought they were getting in on down their side a few times, to be honest. And so I don't think defensively he had a great game, but I thought on the ball he was a lot better than what Emerson showed, so that was decent. But yeah, Van der Ven was my man of the match, I thought. Again, he sweeps up so much, and when he moved over to left back, he was getting to the byline a few times, put some good balls in the box, and obviously got his goal. And what a brilliantly taken goal! And he's getting quite a repertoire of good goals now. The Tom shows. The goal against Forest is brilliant, top bins.
He's got some top-notch finishing, man. He's finishing like a striker at the moment.
He's got some quality.
And I swear to you as well, Pedro Porro. As much as I thought, he should have done better for the goal that we did concede, I thought throughout the game, particularly in the second half where he massively grew into the game, I thought he looked really good. He had some nice twists and turns on him, defending well, much better attacking display than what we have seen in previous weeks as well, where I've been quite critical of him. And again, against Burnley at home this season, he scores a peach of a goal.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic goal. Battered it into the near post. It felt like he was sick of just trying to get crosses in, because all of them were just so easily defended. He's like, you know what, I'm just going to batter this into the near post. And it was a brilliant finish, and we know what quality he's got. We know he's capable of so much better, so much more going forward. and that was another more evidence of that. Is that Sonny somewhere? Is that Shooter? No, it's Emerson. But look, in terms of look, we can't really learn too much, I feel like, from this game specifically, but in terms of the season, obviously this should really wrap up Europa League. We only need 1 point from the next 2 games, because to be fair, if Newcastle do win both their last 2 games and we lose, they do have a better goal difference, so it's not completely done. We just need a point. But Europa League football is satisfactory, I would say, after Andrew's first season. It's probably what we would have wanted at the beginning of the season. I think we've done quite well to get there. I think he'll be annoyed and a bit concerned about the late season collapse, how it's happened, but we would have taken 5th at the beginning of the season. Looks like that's what we'll be getting at the end of the season. So
yeah, it's just a shame.
It's positive.
It's just a shame how the season did pan out in the end, because you would prefer to start the season slow and end the season strong instead of doing it the other way round. And it is a bit worrying why that has happened and why the wheels have just seemed to completely have fallen off, especially as we've got like all the excuses ran out. We got our players back and we seem to get worse. That's the worrying thing. That's the worrying thing for me. But I think when you look at the whole season objectively, it has been a good season. I think we would have liked bigger runs in the cups, but to finish 5th, I think it's a really good season. First year under Ange, Harry Kane leaving the club, brand new squad, and everything like that. So I think you've got to be proud of the team of how we handled it throughout this way with a brand new style of football.
And if Villa do lose on Monday, if Villa do lose on Monday night, you never know. It's 4 points. We have to obviously get something out of City. And then you take it to the last day, and then they got Palace away, and we got Sheffield. So you never know what's going to happen on the last day. Being ordered out here. But,
yeah, we've been ordered out. By the way, we are here. We were just on the pitch because of the players' lap of honour, and it's just finished. All the players are off the pitch now, but we have been kicked out the stadium.
Disgrace. I'm joking. No, so look, we'll see what happens with Villa. Obviously, wait to see what happens with Arsenal as well, see if we even want to win against City. But hopefully, United can do a job on that game. But you never know. If Villa do lose, and then we'll see what happens against City. You never know what's going to happen in terms of top 4. I'm sure the players won't have given up just yet. But it wasn't. I don't think today was a performance that told me we're going to get anything from City anyway. So.
No, I mean, look, I don't. Like you said before, I don't think you can. There are any specific or key takeaways from this game. I think the main thing today was just to get 3 points on the board after the 4 games that we've just been through, 4 losses on the bounce, first time since 2004 or something. We just had to stop the rot. We had to get a good feeling back, and we had to, finish the season in somewhat of a positive manner.
And hopefully next season now, with Europa League football coming, hopefully we get the change that we need, that Ange is calling for. Hopefully we have a big summer ahead. I think the club is moving in a positive direction. I think everything is positive. The late season collapse is a bit of a concern, but I don't think hopefully they don't take that into next season. They don't kind of concentrate on that. Let's concentrate on the football we know we're capable of. Let's concentrate on the manager that we do have, the football that he wants to play, and hopefully we'll bring in players that can kind of play that way of playing, and I'm sure this team will improve and hopefully start flying again. And that's all we can hope for. And look, it was a decent first season for Andrew. Let's hope for a big second season for him.
So it's safe to say you're hopeful.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah, absolutely. We just have to get the change that we need this summer, and not just a few players. We need to go all the way. I know maybe it will take a couple of windows and a couple of years to do it, but I want to see a team that's competitive next season, and I think the aims for next season has got to be consolidating our place in the top 4.
Yeah, I think so. I think Andrew will be looking at bigger things, but
yeah.
Oh, look, I think.
But if that happens, I think you've got to say that's
and
a good
also,
season.
if we can get top 4 and maybe go far in the Europa League, and one of the cups, maybe win a cup, I think we'll all take that.
Yeah, it's just a weird feeling around the stadium today because with the lap of honour and everything. Apparently, Mickey van der Ven won Player of the Year, which I think is deserved. We did say Son in the preview, so we said it between Son, Romero, Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven was the one that took it away, probably for the more consistent performers. But it is a weird feeling around the stadium today because we do still have one more home game, but all those things were happening today. So I've never seen that before.
It's just strange. Maybe they're worried that if we beat City, everyone's going to boo. So they thought, get out of the way today. So we'll see. Yeah, it is a bit of a strange one. That's never happened in the second last home game of the season. So I think
this was due to be the last one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's true. So I think everyone's still pretty happy. The atmosphere in the stadium is still pretty positive. I don't think anyone's turning on Ange just yet. But it will be interesting if we do spend a lot of money and we start the season in a similar fashion to how we ended it, that would be an interesting prospect. How fans would react to that. But I'm still pretty positive where we're heading. And look, good. Well, we haven't ended the season yet, but good win. And hopefully,
feels like it, though.
It does kind of feel like it. I feel like we finished fifth, but we probably have anyway. But we'll see what happens with Battens over to Villa on Monday. We'll see what happens.
All right. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.